Hey guys, it's Sim Queen, and today I'm doing a speed build using the new stuff that we got with Nifty Knitting. So just want to get a couple things out of the way before I casually just head into this video. If you did see my review, it was not all that sunny and bright and positive. It was actually quite critical and a little bit negative. So yeah, I just want to get that out of the way. My feelings about this pack, I guess you'll have to check out the review, but basically we did not get enough items at all. Some people are saying that this is what they've come to expect now with stuff packs, but I still hold, I still hold the Sims team to a higher standard, and I can't get used to them just phoning it in with these packs. I'm never going to get used to that. I'm always going to expect more. So for me, I really was disappointed. I love the quality of the items. The cast items were terrible though. There's a couple of things I liked in cast, but for the most part, we didn't get anything. Like, I think we probably got, with hairstyles and outfits, like 10 new things, like not very much at all. And I was really, really disappointed with that. There are a lot of unlockable items though, especially for cast, that you just unlock by knitting, which I understand that's the point of the pack, but I was still disappointed. As far as build and buy, I actually loved the quality of all the items. There wasn't a single item that I thought was like ugly or didn't work with the pack. I really liked all of them. I liked what we voted on. I liked what we chose. But at the same time, I felt like there wasn't enough items. And when you pay for a stuff pack, you expect to get stuff. And I feel like that pack was kind of lame. And there was a lot of hype for this pack, and maybe that was on their part. Maybe they shouldn't have hyped it up so much because it just wasn't that exciting, and I think it sort of fell flat, especially for me. Because we voted on this pack. We created it ourselves, and I was just expecting a lot more. So that's pretty much how I feel about the pack. Once again, I do love the items. I'm happy with all of them. I love the theme. It's kind of got like a crafty, artsy theme. Lots of cute items, lots of colors, tons of swatches. The gameplay itself is actually quite fun. To actually knit is enjoyable. I like it. And I like that you can unlock things. I do wish that you could just access a lot of those items through build and buy, like the hanging plants, the rug. There's a bunch of like little decor items. I do wish that we could just get them from build and buy. I did find out that you don't have to actually knit those items yourself. You can buy them on Plopsy, so you can go on your phone and see what's available and purchase them that way. So that is an option. But yeah, I was just pretty disappointed, and I was expecting a lot more. So maybe I need to, I don't know. People are pretty much saying lower your standards because this is what it is now. This is the quality of the packs that we're going to be getting. But it's hard for me to do that when I've been playing this game for like 17 years. And I don't know. I just expect more. So that's my thoughts on the pack. Now this build, I spent 3 minutes talking about the pack itself. But this build, I did come up with like sort of a family that will be living in this house, and I think I pretty much came up with it before I even started the build. Sometimes I will start a build and then come up with the story, I guess, of the Sims living in it, or sometimes no story at all. But for this one, I thought this could be for a single mom, and she is like an avid knitter. She loves to knit, and which, by the way, should have been, I think the pack should have been called Love to Knit. But anyway, she loves to knit, and she also runs a little business on Plopsy where she sells all of her handmade items. And I don't know if that's a realistic thing to be able to afford this house when you just work like on Plopsy and sell your items, but maybe she came into a little bit of money and was able to buy the house, but to maintain the house and pay her bills and things like that, she just runs her business on Plopsy. So yeah, she's a single mom. She has a daughter who is a baby, so I did actually build a nursery as well. And yeah, it's just a very like cute, fun house. I bet she would have a really good personality, like a lot of like creative and just cheerful. I mean, I didn't really actually create the sim. I'm just creating the sim in my mind. This build is not going in my save file. It's just a fun build to be able to utilize the new items we got, and just because I enjoy building. So yeah, it's not in the save file. Didn't actually create this sim, but in my head I certainly did. So this house has 2 bedrooms, and the upstairs area has like a big open space. I could have made that into a room, but I decided to leave it open and use that as the sort of area where she runs her business. It can be where she makes her creations, where she goes on the computer and lists her items on Plopsy and just kind of gets all that stuff done. So I think that Plopsy for her is more than just a hobby or like a little side job. Like it's like where she makes all of her money, and she spends a lot of time in that little office space. So I made sure to make it like as big and functional as possible. And then there are the 2 bedrooms. So she has a bedroom, the baby has a nursery, and yeah, it's just a really cute little space. I'm actually really happy with how this turned out. A lot of the time I don't spend a ton of time with the landscaping, but in this build I decided to just take my time and I don't know, just like I said, take my time basically with the landscaping and try to fill in spaces and make it look good. And I'm really happy with how it turned out. I went with a lot of like white colors, which is, I'm learning that with landscaping that you don't want to overuse the items. Just stick to a few things and just use that all over the place. That's like my new motto with landscaping, is just pick a few items you like and use the crap out of them, because it just looks better when everything's kind of like matchy and you can just throw down a million different things. So I'm slowly learning how to landscape, and it's enjoyable for the most part. But yeah, I'm happy with how this one turned out. I just love this little pink house. It's so cute. I'm calling it Creative Cottage. It's not really a cottage, as you can tell, but I didn't know what else to call it, and I just like the idea of calling it a creative cottage because it is like a very creative space. And I don't know, a certain sim would have to live here because the inside is very bright and colorful. I use a lot of yellows and pinks, and yeah, I used I think I used every single item we got with Nifty Knitting, which was kind of the point. And honestly, it wasn't that hard. Like there's like 12 items. So, yeah, that's the truth of the matter. That is the tea. It really didn't take me long to use all those items, and I even filtered the pack to make sure I got every single item. And yeah, once again, it wasn't hard. It wasn't hard to use all those items. So in the backyard here, I created like a little pond area, which I literally never do. That might be the first pond that I've ever made. So I did that just because it's like a nice little, I don't know, I feel like she would garden as well. And I put down a flower arranging table. This woman is creative. Like she just loves to spend her time creating things, especially like when she gets to use color and things like that. So I did put the flower arranging table on the back deck. I put a couple of, I think I actually put 4 sort of those planter boxes so she could plant things as well, do a little bit of gardening. I think she would have her hands full. She has a lot of hobbies, a lot of things that she likes to do. Plus she's a single mom, so she has her baby to take care of as well. In the screenshots, you'll see that I actually did include the baby wearing like one of the handmade like knit onesies, which is really cute. I'm so glad we got those because we really needed them. And so downstairs in this little area, it's very open. Normally I close off spaces with walls, but for this house, I decided to leave the whole entire main floor completely open. There is no like half bathroom on this floor. I just like the idea of it being, yeah, more open concept, as a lot of people say. That's like a new meme because people just want an open concept house, especially if you watch like those HGTV houses or shows where people are looking for houses. It's all about the open concept. So that's what I did with this. It's got like a little kitchen nook area. I did decide to move that door there just because right in the middle, it just made it like not that functional. And I do love the door that we got with Nifty Knitting as well. It's that pink door at the back there. I just think it's so cute, and it comes in a lot of colors as well. One thing I do like about the items we got is you can go for like really bright, loud, colorful swatches, or there are more sort of like, I don't know what the word is, but like more dull colors, I guess. Like there's just a plain brown swatch, and so it kind of can fit in any space, which I really liked. So yeah, for the kitchen, just like a small little area. I did clutter up the house quite a bit. I just thought it really suited the personality of the sim living here. So yeah, I may have overused a couple of items, but I did think it looked really cute. Once again, like I said, there are some items you can't actually access in Build and Buy, which I didn't know before I got the pack. When I was doing my review, I filtered everything into the Nifty Knitting Stuff pack and could not find a few of the items I was looking forward to, like the rug, the hanging hanging plants. I don't know, which I love. I'm looking at one in my room right now. So I was really looking forward to those things, and when I got there, I couldn't find them. I filtered everything. I was so confused, and then I watched, I think, Urban Sim's video, and she had mentioned that you actually have to create those items in order to get them, or buy them on Plopsy. So I was pretty disappointed about that. I mean, I already kind of gave my feelings about that, but what I did do so I could include it in this build is I had the sim move in, and I basically used my sim that I used for the actual review video, because she already had a level 10 knitting skill. So I had her move in, and I just created a bunch of those things. I made like 3 of those hanging plants. I made the rug. I made like the little knit cactus decor thing. You'll see it upstairs in sort of that like creative open space. It's on a table. So I made that as well. I made a onesie, and I think that's pretty much it. I can't remember what else there is. There are a lot of cute items though. If you actually look at all the things you can knit, there's a lot. I will give them that. They didn't slack when it came to actually like deciding what items we could knit. There's clothing, there's objects, there's like, I guess, I mean, there's a few things, but for the clothing, I mean, that's not really what I would want my Sims to knit, I guess. It's kind of cool that you can knit things and wear them, but I'm more into the objects, I'd say. There's like a little toy, I think, for kids. I think you can actually play with it. I'm not totally sure, but there are a lot of items, and I did actually place them throughout the build, so you will see those in the screenshots, which we're in right now. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.